I have a lot of different opinions regarding this game. In a pretty weird game, the Ravens won 41-31 against the Buccaneers. It was weird for a lot of reasons. The Buccaneers start off the game looking hot. We're up 10-0 in the first quarter. And then Mike Evans ended up coming down with an injury, and ever since that moment, it just completely flipped. Ravens then scored 34 unanswered points. And offensively, after the first quarter, they just looked phenomenal. Now, obviously, the Buccaneers did make a little bit of a comeback, and part of that is fault of Lamar's backwards pass to Zay Flowers. But the real selling was on the defense and special teams. Defensively, the Ravens just didn't look good, especially when you consider the only couple times the Buccaneers really got stopped were on turnovers. And yes, turnovers are great, but you don't want that to be the only time that you are able to stop teams. Like the Buccaneers were cruising up and down the field fairly easily, and this is without Mike Evans for the majority of the game. And special teams, there have been 18 onside kicks this year, and 2 of them have been recovered, both against the Ravens. You give up 1 onside kick, okay, I get it, things happen, but 2 in 1 season, that hands team needs some work. Overall, offensively, the Ravens look great. A lot of people complain when the Ravens don't use Derrick Henry, and I never really understand it, because when you watch the game, the passing attack was working so well. They scored 34 straight points. And Derrick Henry still ended up with over 140 rushing yards because the couple times we did use him, he broke off big. A lot of people don't understand that the Ravens aren't going to give this 30-year-old the ball 50 billion times. The Ravens want to have this guy for a couple years, and they don't want to run him the hell out. With that being said, when the offense is struggling in the passing game, they're going to give Derrick Henry a lot of carries. But when it's successful, why give Derrick Henry all these extra touches that are just unnecessary for him in the long run? And man, we need to stop on all these penalties, man. Like, yes, we're winning games, but we're getting so many penalties. It's absolutely outrageous. Overall, glad we got the win. Offense looked amazing, and defense, stop letting these teams come back, man.